Okay. Can't wait to being ready to being live. Excellent. So much setting up always has to be done. Right. Because you gotta fill in all the details because Dreamlabs, for some reason, does not seem to have the ability to do that. Or I just haven't figured out how to do that yet. Let's see. Hello, Anna Wolf. Getting things set up here. Alright. Got that going there. And got going there. Alright, brilliant. Is that everything we need? Yes, yes it is. Okay, save that. And then got that set up. We can get this set up. Everything will be Gucci to go. And then we have to launch the game. I'll just start launching it right now. Okay. And, you bought too many donuts. Oh no. That is the worst fate. Oh, I would love some donuts if I could eat them. However, my, ability to eat things with gluten or dairy is, not really there. It's, the substances are both, unfortunately, rather poisonous to me. In, such ways. It's very sad. Okay. Right. Get that covered. Right. Silly software. Everything's so difficult. Yeah. No. It can be frustrating, that's for certain. There's many frustrations in life. Intolerances and the like. Okay, yeah, we got good. Got good. Don't want you full screened. Silly. Silly, silly. Okay. What download in progress? There's no download in progress. Alright, turning out the music now. And alright. Got the blueprints set up so I can actually see them. When I need to see them. And now we can full screen the application. And then we can actually get the game to show up. Hello? There we go. Brilliant! Okay, got that to show up, got that to show up. Now we just get all the layers set up rightly. And there we go. Okay. Alright. Excellent. And now hopefully this will also be the right world to play in. If not, then I shall be in great amounts of despair. I'm worried. Every time I start getting serious about building my house, I seem to end up dying. It's like I have some sort of curse. It's a little concerning. But this time, we're going to build that house. We're going to build those walls so mighty and tall. You go, what? That's a nice house. Okay, my umbrella's in a good position. Although I do need a shovel. So, am I finishing the Maou then? So after finished fighting the dragons, maybe. We'll have to think about that. Dragons still be dragons. And I don't like messing with dragons. I have to build a ender portal is what I have to do, as I recall, actually. I have to go to the nether. Sorry, not ender, nether portal. I have to go to the nether and do some stuff there. That's what I have to get done. But that's all secondary compared to the great gloriousness of building a house, don't you know? So, I'm going to dig away all this dirt here first. Then we can get to such other silly things as building a house. So, yeah, the manor shall be built, the walls shall be tall and strong. They'll look very, very pretty. And then, after that, who knows? Right, going to, I think in my schema, I have to annihilate this whole extra wall here. I'm not 100% certain on that though. Maybe not? Just taking a quick look at see. No, I don't. Okay, cool. Right, well, we'll continue mining through this then. And keep working on it. It's going to be weird working off a schematic I made and having a weird overview. I don't know, building can be hard at times, especially if you don't know what you're doing. A friend of mine gave me some advice with building. Oh yes, definite rage quits if I die. Definite rage quits, because this is quite the longest time I've survived. Yeah, a friend gave me some advice when building. He gave this general advice to a bunch of people. We were playing a multiplayer server, which is, how did it go? Just pick 2 materials and work with those, and then build your house up from there and see how it works out. And so you just like pick a few materials. So like, oh, you like that material, you like that one, so like pick 4 or 5 materials, then build your house based off only using those materials. But also make sure you have a good spread. So like, don't do too complex, but don't do too simple. You want to like mix things up and get a nice even spread of them. I think it's generally fairly decent advice for building. I mean, there's other things you can do, of course, but I like the advice. Just paying careful attention to my umbrella here. I think the higher level of vampire you are, the more likely it is to break. So, going to just quickly replenish the old blood in the blood tank. And let's see. Get more materials for rebuilding my umbrella. Oh man. Dying would be very disheartening. I might have to change from streaming a hardcore stream and doing something else. Although, you know, there's just a certain amount of excitement and investment in hardcore that you don't get in the normal Minecraft. Then again, there's also you don't get in the normal Minecraft. And it really all depends on what you're going for, I think. Really all depends what you want out of what you're making, what you're doing. Of course, maybe I should also organize my chests at some point. That'd be a good idea. Having a disorganized chest can get you in all sorts of problems, don't you know? Can't find things. Yes, me organizing chests, I know. You can't find things, it's just, it gets difficult. Hello, Chester Jr. I like the name. I don't know, something about junior, or the second, or the first, or the elder, or the younger. All of it's just, I don't know, something fun about that. Having the little extra add title. Oh, right, I forgot to actually equip the new umbrella. That could have gone poorly. Alright, what spell are we set to? No spell. We want to be set to spell Breakup Touch. There we go. So what spell am I set to here? Wasn't 100% certain. Man, I need to go to Nether to get the components. I think I need to get, what is it called? Nether Quartz, that's it. Of course, that all comes after building our house, and we have to go underground and mine for various different fun substances, like, well, obsidian and more diamond stuff, and need to get more XP so I can make new diamond armor and then enchant that, so I'll need new diamonds to do that. All sorts of fun expositions to do. We've got the efficiency silk touchy pickaxe as well, which is also fun. I do like efficiency 4 pickaxes. Those are bloody brilliant. Okay. And here we are. Lovely dirt removal has been done. And now we can mine through all the stone. Wow, that basically went through that shovel. Basically annihilated it. Was not expecting total annihilation on that shovel. These things happen though. Just, you know, never know what to expect. That's for certain. Never know what to expect. And I have oak planks, so I have the right kind of wooden material. So I'm happy with that. Get to laying out the schematics on the ground. building the house foundation. Then once we have the foundation out, we can build it up, get to decorating and adding more core pieces to the design, which is all very exciting stuff. Of course, trying to figure out where it starts. See, I know the basic dimensions, but I don't think I'll actually be able to quite line up as I have lined up on my original plans. So we'll have to just wait and see. Just need to get through all this damn stone. Oh my gosh, there's so much of it. Would not believe the amount of stone I have to get through just to get at what I want. That pickaxe will be very nice for getting obsidian though, to making the portal. Very, very nice indeed. Alright. So, let me see if I can remember this layout, or if my brain will fail me. So it's, I think, right about here. Okay, and then we want to go in a little bit, like this. Okay, that's one tip. Oh, a little bit of leg. And there's the other tip. Okay, we got the start to our house. Brilliant. And go 1, 2. Is it 1, 2, 3? Because I know what's coming up are 4x4. I think it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Might be 4 at that continuing point. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's 5. Wow. Okay. Duly noted. Right. Hello. Yes. Just making sure I have volume coming through. How's my volume quality? Is it sounding terrible or alright? 5. Because I'm worried that I'm not using the right mic. Worried that's using my webcam for the mic. And we don't like that happening. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. And that space of 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there we go. It's alright? Okay, good. There's not quite as many people as there usually are, but that's fine. Or fun. Yeah, well, you don't stream one time, and then you don't set 2 reminders, and suddenly people just don't show up as the edicts of the YouTube algorithm goes, "How dare you not stream consistently? I hate you now, and therefore shall not inform people that the stream's going on." Also, sometimes people got life, and, well, things just don't line up, you know? But, yeah, the almighty YouTube algorithm is basically going, "How dare you not stream consistently? For your crimes, I shall not inform people that you are streaming." Wahahaha. Yeah, which is fun. Oh, the joys of having such things determined algorithmically. Although I have no idea how you do it without an algorithm, but still, it's a very voracious overlord. I'll give it that. Very, very voracious. It wants things and it wants them now. Ah, hello, Mr. Octopus Nan. That's quite the name you got there. What's it like being a octopus man? I can't say. I've played Octodad, and it's pretty a hard time. So, I would reckon that your life must be a very interesting one. Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, just randomly found this stream and thought you'd check it out. Yeah. Well, welcome. Welcome to this random stream you're checking out. It is on the internet, it is low quality, and it is what it is. As to, do I have Baldur's Gate 3? Yes, I do have Baldur's Gate 3, because I also have Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. And so I am very familiar with those games, and I can't wait to have Baldur's Gate 3 properly finished and actually a playable game, instead of what it is right now, which is fun, but a side excursion that hasn't turned into anything too interesting yet. Although I do trust Larian Studios because Divinity 1 and Divinity 2 are both excellent games, although Divinity 1 was a better game than Divinity 2, in my opinion. So hopefully they can bring back up the quality yet again. Although a lot of people really like Divinity 2. Man, a lot of people really, really like that. I don't want these diamonds in my hand right now. I want Axe o' Iron. Oh, I can craft that. Lucas, this is the most legit thing of putting butcher in a jam jar. What? The most illegal thing is putting butter in a jam jar. Ah. Well, that came out of left field, but I'll agree with it. Very weird statement. That just came out of nowhere. Sorry. You distracted me. Yeah, no, Divinity 2 is a very, very good game. I hope to actually finish it someday once my brother recovers from his injury. Still haven't finished the silly game yet. But, yeah, no, Divinity 2... I mean, Divinity 1 is such a good game. And there's mods that make Divinity 2 more playable, in my opinion. I think it's partly why I like it better is because I played the one first, and you just get those expectations, you know? Because I had expectations of Divinity 2 that just weren't there, and that was kind of upsetting. But Divinity 1 just really allowed for a lot of cheese, and Divinity 2 also has a ton of cheese, but they really, really, really tried to work out a lot of the cheese that existed in the original one. Also, we didn't even play the definitive edition of Divinity 2. Divinity 2 is Divinity Original Sin. It's actually a very interesting history of the game. The Divinity franchise is a huge long list of games that then Larian Studios basically picked up and revived and turned it into a very fun RPG. I am making a manor for a vampire, which I am myself. That's why I have an umbrella and I drink blood. Yeah, I am making a manor of which to live in, and right now I am putting down the floor plans based on a design I made earlier. And that's based on yet an earlier design that I made earlier, and then accidentally deleted the world that I was in. I have no idea what's going on. I just joined in. Well, we are talking about video games. Divinity Original Sin. That is one of the myriad things that is going on at the moment. And also talking about what I'm making. Or the game in general. Yeah, they're just very good games. Would recommend you play them. To anyone who likes sort of turn-based strategy games with a fun little story, playing it with someone else is also really fun. Sorry. Oh, you have no idea what's going on? Yes, apologies. Talking about video games and building a manor. Coolies, I've never explored Vampirism mod. Seems pretty cool, though. Hi, do you plan on quitting YouTube? That was... Wow, a lot of out of left field. I have no reason to quit YouTube at the moment. It's pretty enjoyable. I can do it on the sly, so to say. I can do it on the side. It's an easy enough thing for me to do at the moment, so I have no plans of quitting YouTube right now. Is there something I should know that you should be informed about that would influence that decision? Because really, I have absolutely no reason to quit YouTube at the moment. It's a fine enough question. I sometimes complain about YouTube, and my upload schedule has gotten wacky AF at the moment. But that's more just the realities that humans need sleep is catching up with me, and I have been failing in those realities. So, yeah. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then the little space in between. Is it a space of 1? Kind of a weird thing. You are one of the only YouTubers that actually looks at the chat. I feel like other ones probably look at the chat too. It's just you get to a certain point where there's so many people in the chat, it gets difficult to respond with them, and therefore you can only respond to super chats. And if you're discussing comments, then a lot of YouTubers also, they just get overwhelmed by the amount of comments, and so they only reply to the very initial and early ones they get. Humans need sleep, but do dryads? Well, trees actually sleep as well. I don't know if you happen to know this, but trees have their own little sleep cycle, which is a kind of interesting little detail that is very impactful to environment. When trees sleep, they have a sort of nighttime shutdown mode that they basically chill and need rest, and that's when they do a whole bunch of their growing and stuff, is when they're sleeping, and then when they're awake, they're basically eating sunlight. But yeah, and dryads need sleep as well, of course. That is something... Lots of things need sleep. Lots and lots of things need sleep. Sometimes the live stream chats are blurs of comments. Yeah, exactly. You're going by 1,000,000 miles per hour. Do you watch anime? If so, what's the recommendation? One second. I heard super chat, so I ask about Stellaris, the super chat. Right. Well then, I'm sorry to disappoint. I have not played Stellaris. However, I have played Crusader Kings and Hearts of Iron. Never played Stellaris yet, though. I do want to, at some point, get into a little bit of Stellaris, but I just have not had the opportunity to do so just yet to play Stellaris. But Stellaris does look fun, and I would love to try it at some point. I don't think I own the game either, but I've played Hearts of Iron, I've played Crusader Kings, and I've played Europa Universalis. I have a lot of time in Europa Universalis. Not as much as some people have time in, but yeah. Alright, and then the question before that, what anime would I recommend? Well, it really depends on what sort of anime you want and you want to get into. All around really good anime, that's just a good anime, like anyone can watch it, is on Netflix, and it's The Disastrous Life of Psyche, I think. It's a guy with pink hair and little things in his head, and it's actually just genuinely funny and a good time. So I'd recommend like Psychic Psyche, or I can't remember the name at the moment. And Gavin Lowry, yes, I guess you do get to see me live. Yay! Yay for the both of us. Happy when people get what they want. Yeah, anime recommendation, it really depends on what you're looking for. Now, another anime that I would recommend if you like a sort of slow pace but has some alright decent action in it is, what's it called? Fate Zero. Fate Zero is quite good, although it's very dark. Anime is a tricky one to recommend because it really depends on what you're looking for. Like, I also really like Host Club. It's such an endearing and adorable story. I quite enjoyed Host Club. So I'd also recommend that. However, Host Club might not be everyone's cup of tea, and that's very much a slice of life anime. I'd recommend Spice and Wolf, although I haven't finished that, but that's quite fun. It's a good time, Spice and Wolf. JoJo's its own thing. JoJo is its own thing. Hello, Tin Can Gamer. JoJo's an anime that you watch, and then you realize that there's not quite anything like it in the world after you've watched JoJo. And it's a very, very bizarre experience to watch. JoJo is fun, I will agree with that. JoJo is a lot of fun, but it's something entirely different. Also, I would recommend watching JoJo. Most times I'd recommend watching a sub instead of a dub. But when it comes to JoJo, watch the dub, because the dub is just amazing for JoJo. The voice actors really, really put in the work. They really, really put in the work. Yeah, no. Spice and Wolf it's very sweet. It's a very, like, fun, calm anime. If we want trash throwaway animes, and yes, I will call them that, then I would recommend the first season of That Time I Got Reincarnated Slime, the first season of One Punch Man. Actually, first season of One Punch Man has some gorgeous visuals. Attack on Titan's decent. It's got some fun scenes. Oh yes, and now the stream has a lot more people, exactly. You know, you just need to start talking about anime and they show up. They just burrow out of the woodworks, or come out of the woodworks. Demon Hunter is spectacular in visuals. Demon Hunter is a gorgeous thing to watch for the combat visuals, so I'd recommend that as well, because Demon Hunter is very pretty looking. It's very, very pretty looking. What else can I recommend? If you want a more sort of, I don't know, risque, kind of incredibly dumb anime, you could watch Dog Days, although that has elements to it that people don't quite like. I haven't seen One Piece, and I tend to steer away from anime like One Piece. Like Bleach and One Piece... Sorry, Bleach and One Piece are animes I haven't really watched. I steer away from. I sort of started watching My Hero Academia, and that's about as much as that level of, I don't know, show I can tolerate that are similar in such a way to One Piece. It's just too slow for me, One Piece. Just too slow. But, ooh, speaking of your profile picture there, the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, the second one, I really enjoyed. Some people don't like it quite that much, but either Full Metal Alchemists are quite good. Have I seen Hunter x Hunter? I have not seen Hunter x Hunter. That again sort of falls into the, I don't know, like Bleach and One Piece sort of thing for me, and even Naruto of it's just too much for me, and it's a little too long. I don't know. They're just not my cup of tea, that sort of anime. It's pretty cool. My Hero Academia, I enjoy My Hero Academia. I enjoy it. I just haven't super got into it. Alright, what parts of the frame are we missing here? Right here. It is like this. Nope, it's like this. There we go. Okay. Definitely should watch the first Full Melkus before Brotherhood. They do explain some things, I guess, watching one or the other. You'd be the expert. I mean, it's your profile picture. Well, I know. I don't get super invested into a lot of anime as well. Like, I enjoy it. There's parts of it I like. But, I mean, the top anime I would recommend, and it's not an anime, is, but like top cartoon is definitely Avatar: The Last Airbender. You can't go wrong with some good old Avatar. However, that's not an anime, so it goes against what people are looking for. Right, we have that done. Now let's build the foundation around the outside. Now, let's see. How do we want to build this foundation? What is my plans after this manor? I do have plans to go to the Nether. That's something I need to do. Yeah. And yes, I do agree with it making more sense as well there, but I have plans to go to the Nether as one of the many lists of things I need to do. However, I am going to need a whole lot more wood if I'm to get this job done at all. So let's go get some more oak saplings. Hopefully I have some in chance. We're going to plant them inside the frames of my house, just so it can grow at the moment. Actually, I can get the supply of oak wood I need to build it. And it'll be kind of like a cool recreational sort of thing, taking it back and getting everything put down. So we're just going to plant these into here for the frame of this manor. Ooh, missing piece there. I don't even have the wood, I guess. But yeah, we need to... That shouldn't be there. That's wrong. Of course, this even dot design isn't a complete thing. Alright. I'm glad to see more of this mod. Yes, no. I'm very happy to do it. Man, you guys think you love Avatar? Well, I bet you haven't recreated the intro in Minecraft, have you? That's where it's like the true passion. You know a real fan when they spent hours recreating the intro to the mod in the first place. I haven't really given it much thought as of late, because, well, I played the Howling Moon mod, and then I sort of forgot about the werewolf add-on. And I feel like I should update it, because there's probably been updates for it recently to some extent. And so I should go tinker and play about with those and give them a bit of a fiddle to give it some sort of honest rep to see what it is with the werewolves going on. And actually do it justice instead of trying to do it in this hardcore thing, because I just haven't got around to it. I have a lot on my plate. I'm trying to get the anime series going again of me playing... Oh, had big updates? That's good. I'm playing 1.16.5, yeah. Yes. I'm trying to get the Minecraft anime series up and running again of Minecraft's anime mods, and that has been a multifaceted struggle to go through. So we're trying to get that done, and then a whole bunch of other things, trying to get the how-tos and the reviews and all that fun stuff in the showcases. So life has had many, many different things. Is there a game that has been updated that you want the creators to update? Well, Howling Moon, Ars Magica. I would love to see an update to Ars Magica. Witchery. If you're talking about games and not mods. Sorry, if you're talking about mods and not games. Games, I'd have to spend more time thinking on that. I wonder what happens if you jump from a high place with an umbrella. Mary Poppins flashbacks. No. No, these aren't Mary Poppins y'all umbrellas. These are just umbrellas. Right. Brain is computing. What are the next steps I have to undertake here? Let's see. Built that. Cobblestone. Right. We got a decent amount of cobblestone, but I need more. And we don't need these prismatic things and all this random... I mean, it's very nice treasure, but we don't need all this random treasure in our inventory. So we're going to discard that, and the clay, and the apple, and the meat, and the other meaty bits. Okay. And then... spells. We have the... Oh, we actually have the area effect. Wait, why do I want to go to the nether? What reason did I want to go to the nether for? I want to make something. Was it the AoE spell? Oh, the upgrade wand. Right. Wand. Not wand. Book. Novice book. Spell book. That's it. Spell books. Because there's more upgraded books. And it requires quartz. Right. And blaze rods. Oh no. Oh no. Not blaze rods. Not blaze rods. I don't need the schematic up anymore as well. Okay, that's fun to get rid of. I don't want to have to go get blaze rods. Is there a recipe for blaze rods I'm missing? Blaze, let's see. Recipes? Nope. Okay. Bloody hell. I do not want to have to deal with blazes. Need fire resistance and get fire resistance. It's a mess. Vampires are vulnerable to fire. This could go very, very wrong. Definitely need to enchant the chest pieces. What is that sigil on the floor? That is Maha Tohu magic. It creates a force field. This one here is activated, so it's spinning, and creatures actually, there's like a little invisible barrier here that things can't get through. Blazes are so annoying. Yeah, I know. Hopefully we'll get like a good patch to work with them, but blazes are just such a pain. Such a pain. Okay. Anyways, staircases. I need lots and lots of cobblestone staircases to continue building this house. Right, and more steps. Oh, hello. And just in case, I'm going to quickly save and quit just so that all stays loaded in. There we go. And back to launching the game, just so nothing untowards happens to our world and our save files and all that fun stuff, because when you lose that, that sucks. Definitely have to look into that magic mod. Indeed. Right. Let's see. Loading back in the world. Blazes are a nightmare to fight, and you can believe that 1.13 mob boat, there was a blaze with a shield around it. Oh my goodness. Who would want that? What masochist decided that was a good idea to try to vote in? Eek. I still get flashbacks of the Hulk blazes. Those things were unpleasant. Did not like the Hulk blazes. Ooh, cobblestone bricks look cool. I like that. Definitely have to take those into account. Can I, like, use those to make anything nifty looking? I can make Oh, man. I just wasted all this cobblestone on these staircases. I really, really like those cobblestone bricks. Cobblestone's easy enough to come by, so... I sit in hopes that there was more cobblestone. There, yes. Because, man, that looks cool. That would be nice, Marish. Instead of shielding blazes. Exactly. Look at this. This is pretty looking. Okay. Fill our inventory with this stuff. Alright. It's much better looking than just the straight up cobblestone, but still gives me that feeling that I'm looking for, a sort of rough, not quite cut and dry slabs of brick, sort of the old fashioned laying out. Yeah, I like it. Like it a lot. Alright. Latest Volts have all been shams. Have they? I haven't really paid attention to them, so I wouldn't know. I don't pay attention to a lot of things. In my own little world with what concerns me. And so, I don't keep my ear to the ground. That's what other people are for. I have people tell me what to keep my ear to the ground for, you know? And then it just makes my life a whole lot easier. Okay. I got like a really itchy nose right now. Sorry about constantly wiping it. Okay. So, here, ow, fall damage is painful. As we all know, we want to build this up here. Probably want to put torches inside there just in case monsters decide to spawn on me. Alright, get that all done. Did you know you could give different Minecraft mobs skins? Probably somewhere in the back of my head I might have known that at one point in time. But not anymore, as long as it's gone. I do wish we had gotten the Maou biome instead of the Maou blooms. Oh yeah, the Maou blooms were nice. I like the Maou blooms a lot better. I didn't vote though, so I mean I can't really complain. That's the thing. If you want to get the prize, you gotta vote for it, right? And otherwise, well, you can just, I don't know, eat pie. What's it called? Humble pie? Yeah, you can eat humble pie. Whenever I hear the sound of like something breaking or just anything happening, it makes me just a little nervous. So those damn sheep are making the sounds of foot props. Could have gone proper magic weapons. Yes. Okay. Right, like this? Yeah, like that. Nice. Right. Do you, like first-person shooter type games? I'm so on first-person shooter games. I like Skyrim, which is sort of a first-person shooter. I like Minecraft, which is also sort of a first-person shooter. But I just have problems with like the instant Twitch reactions and then people aiming where people's heads going. Be like CSGO. I kind of despise CSGO. Games like Halo I find quite a bit of fun if you're like playing with friends, but like if I'm trying to play multiplayer with a bunch of people, I'm probably going to suck in online battles and conflicts. So it's all a bit of a mixing in the air of what I get out of them. I like them for like sitting on the couch and playing with a group of friends. That's basically how much I play FPSs, or how I play them. Just having a good time and rousing some friends, hitting people in the back of the head with shotguns. You know how it goes. You are my people. Okay. Sorry, I might have lost the context of that statement. Again, I just don't think about things at times. Or you're saying that's why I just sit. I'm confused. My brain might not be putting facts and stuff together at the moment. Yeah, don't really like CS either. It's just, I hate walking around the corner and then someone just shoots you. Name a rabbit, toast, and change its skin to a rabbit that doesn't generate... Name a rabbit toast and change its skin to a rabbit that doesn't naturally... Not exactly what you're saying here. Not exactly certain what you're saying here. But I guess you're saying words. Games. I'm saying I relate to you on your opinions of FPSs. Yes, I see. Well, I understand your statement now. Alright, computes. Was not computing, now it computes. Alright, let's see. And there's the stone. There be the stone. She be gorgeous. And lovely. Okay, and then that's all covered. That's growing nicely there. Need to foundation here and here and all over down here. I guess kind of like I have to do all these little bimps in between. I'm a fan of FPS games myself. It's more of a Minecraft Terraria type guy. I'm not a fan. Yes. it has different games for different people. And there's like a huge amount of games out there. That's the nice thing, is just how many different games there are out there. Like, you'll always find something to enjoy. Always find something to enjoy. Basically, name a rabbit toast, and then you can change its skin. I understand what you're saying. So you can give custom skins to named pets. Interesting. Or, well, named entities. I did not know you could do that. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm not sure how I can use that to my advantage, but it sounds like something I can add to an endeavor to take over the world with. So it is your fault if a bunch of cyborg toast rabbits happen to conquer Earth, just so you know. Right, and we can cut down this tree now. Very good. And we need to clear this space a little bit. Name of sheep, Jeb. Yes. Doesn't that make this sheep go rainbow on you? Seem to remember there's something about naming a sheep Jeb. I don't know. Memories like that at times. I've never been able to beat the final boss of Terraria, the Moon Lord. I have never gotten that far, as my patience for that game waxes and wanes as I play it. Usually I play it with some friends, and we play for a bit, and then we have fun. Then we quit playing it for a bit, and then we play it again for a bit, and then we quit playing it for a bit, and it just sort of cycles in and out like that. So, I've never really beaten Terraria myself, as I haven't gotten all that far. I've beaten the flesh wall a few times, and then I kind of stopped playing after I've beaten the flesh wall. So yeah, that's most of my experience. Yeah, the rainbow sheep. That's what I thought Jeb did. Rainbow sheep. Never been able to play Terraria outside my friend's copy, but I have beaten the boss. Well, that's good. Feeling like a god's always a godly experience. Okay. The powerful rainbow sheep. Nothing's more powerful than a rainbow, as it has all the colors, don't you know? If you only got a few colors, well, then you're losing a bunch of power. That's why Sormon of Many Colors was the upgrade of Sormon the White. Can you imagine if we got Gandalf of Many Colors? Oh boy, people would be in trouble then. Force of Darkness would have just been completely obliterated. Is there an update comping out? Update for what? Have I played Starbound? I have played Starbound. I played that way back in the day in the school library with my best friends, and we would have a good old romp with Starbound. Yes, I have played Starbound. It's been a long time, and we got in trouble for playing it. Got in lots of trouble for playing it, my goodness. Because we installed it on every single computer in the computer lab. And then we're like, on the vampires, is there update coming out? At some point, updates come and go. I have not kept my ear to the ground with it. It's pretty easy to find that out, though, for yourself. And probably update coming out at some point in the future. But I myself have not paid close attention to such things, so I don't know. Sorry. That's just the way I roll. Okay, we don't want these here because we're going to be changing up the design ever so slightly in the support for the base here. Right. And let us proceed along the lonely road of getting this nice base put up. And here my teacher just got upset for me for playing, my class playing 480 on the laptop. Yeah, no, we got to all sorts of shenanigans, me and my good friend. All sorts of shenanigans. Thank you, I watch your how to rank up videos. Ah, I see. I have no idea, I haven't paid attention to it. I sort of just play a mod and then let it go into the ether world, and then I move on to the next thing. Never played legitimately beaten Minecraft on my PS4. Always lost motivation. Well, see, that's one of the problems where you start, is you're playing Minecraft on a PS4. Everyone knows playing it on a PC is the superior way to play it. I mean, if you don't have a PC, then that's a different story entirely. But, I mean, come on, console pleb, get on the PC. Right. No, got into all sorts of mischief in high school. That was mostly tech related. And in elementary school as well, a lot of mischief. So much tech-related stuff. Although my friend was far worse than me for that. Need more staircase. Hi, I really like your channel, even if I don't understand English very much, because I'm in Brazil. I hope you become more famous and be happy creator Love Heart Cheese. Thank you. Although, I'm not exactly sure what the cheese implies, but I will, still take it. Thank you very much. Fame's a weird thing of wishing it on someone, isn't it? Speak Portuguese. Is it only me, or get started on Minecraft World and quit halfway through? That happens quite a bit, although I happen to get a lot farther into Minecraft Worlds, I think, than I used to. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people definitely like, oh, we're going to do so much with Minecraft World, and they quit. It's a loss of interest. It happens, and it's a fine thing to happen. And now we got a tomato. Okay. Random emotes are random. I feel you. The Galaxy Gamer God. Well, that's quite the name, Galaxy Gamer God. It's definitely weird wishing fame on someone. Like, what does that imply? And could it almost be like wishing a curse on someone? I wish you fame and fortune. Like, there's an old curse, I can't remember where it's from. It might be Greek. May you live in interesting times. And that could be definitely applied to us right now, in the current state of the world. May you live in interesting times. It's like a curse you inflict on someone, because you want life to just be normal and steady. And it's like, may you live in interesting times. Mwahahaha. It's like, oh, come on, dude. You didn't have to do that to me. So wishing fame on someone is always a bit of a weird thing. And I appreciate it, but still, it's an odd one. Rasha. Let's see. Rasha, you ain't alone. I'll make a world, massive castle, full diamonds, and I just lose interest in fighting the dragon. You just gotta do it, you know? You just gotta do it. That's just the way of things. You can't stop, don't stop, won't stop. Gotta keep going. You got one chance to leave your mark. Got one shot. You know, all that stuff, how the rest of his song goes. I wish I had the money, because I could buy Minecraft on my laptop and feel superior to others, my brothers. Yes. Superiority to brothers is definitely a well-needed thing in this world. For all brothers are inferior to the other brother. It's just the way of things. Alright. We have ourselves quite a bit of trees growing now, so we can cut those down and let the remaining saplings grow. So let's make space in our inventory to do that. We got the nice layout of our base to start with, and then I will do another demo world for myself as I figure out how to build an interior, because I had actually like laid out and all planned and a whole bunch of stuff, and I accidentally deleted that save. Well, that whole save profile, to be perfectly precise. Rather embarrassing. Rather embarrassing. Alright. Let's switch umbrellas and fuse these ones into a working one. Oh my goodness. Just sit to our... I also speak the language from Portugal. That's the solution. Why can't I say that word at the moment? My goodness. I can say Portugal. Portuguese. There we go. Portuguese. I kept on wanting to say Portuguese. Oh dear, now I'm going back to it. Portugal. Portuguese. Blah! Okay, I'm giving up. As to not offend anyone with my inability to pronounce a very simple word, I shall cease. It just happens sometimes, you know? It just happens. And you just lose it. You just lose your ability to speak. Although there are certain words I just can't do, like specific. I messed that up with the Pacific Ocean. There we go again. Specific and Pacific, and then you lose all meaning in languages and words that you attempt to speak, and you just have no idea what's going on. And then people start speaking Portuguese in your chat, and you've suddenly become the top streamer in Portugal, and you're like, haha, where did this come from? I know you're mentioning that you plan to write a book series. Have you started working on it at all? Oh my. I started working on it a while ago. I started working on it around Christmas time, and then I haven't worked on it since. And that's just because life comes at you fast, and you think you'll have time for things, then you don't. And I would love to get back to writing it at some point. But yes, I have started it ever so slightly. It's nowhere in any state, though, of any readiness. I've been planning out for quite a while how it works and how it goes, and so time just continues and spreads. How have the YouTube algorithm brought the Portuguese, first the weebs, then the spam bots, now the Spanish Inquisition? Well, I don't think Portugal and Spain are quite the same, especially around the time of the Spanish Inquisition. I could be wrong there. And OFC. It's common for me to beat Minecraft with friends because it's more fun. Minecraft with friends is always more fun. I would love to play Minecraft with my brother. Spanish, but why? I don't know. It just is what it is. What is what it is? I guess. That's always my excuse. Is what it is. Yeah, Portugal is not Spain. Exactly. They're different places. Also, something interesting I found out. Did you know that New Zealand and Australia are different countries? Oh dear. Failed game crash. Uh-oh. Huh. Would you look at that? How far back do you think we'll be? The G represents my Fury, which is now known to look like cheese. I hope that's Fury and not Furry. Huh. Interesting. I'm the best Barchi. Okay. Wait, there's actually a command that might work to fix this. I might be able to fix this with a game command. Let's see. So we have to open to LAN. So cheats on start LAN world. And then we go / reload. Did that work? Nope. What about reload? Chunk reload, maybe? Let's see. Now, play hell. World crash. Mongolian capital contains 50% of the people in Mongolia. Huh. At least you saved the world a bit ago. Yeah, who knows how far ago that was. Well, the capital of Whitehorse, the capital of Yukon, which is Whitehorse, holds around 90+% of the population. So there's that. Zawudo over heaven. Okay, well. Oh no. Oh no. They're just saying weeb stuff in my chat now. Well, my game's crashed and my world state will have to be reloaded. Great. Well, play nice amongst each other in your weird little worlds. Okay. Come on. You have to kill the instance outright. Okay. Edit instance. Don't know why it does this to me. And kill. Yes, kill. And launch. Alright. Isn't Vatican City a micronation? It is. The Zaweebs. Zawardo has stopped your game with the power of time. I see what you're getting at. Great. Okay. This is a fun shirt. The shirt's getting way too small for me. Whenever I try to do anything in it, it just tears. It's torn all along the back from my massive shoulders moving. The capital of Vatican City holds 100% of the population. Yes, that's correct. Okay, let's see what we shall find out. It's annoying, no? It's annoying. It's temporary. Okay. And launching. And probably we'll just have to cut down all the trees. That's my hope. I don't remember when I did the little reload. It wasn't all that long ago, so. Oh, we just gotta cut down the trees again. Okay. That's not... Alright, time has restarted. Okay. Nope. And now the game has a little lag spike. It wasn't for... As like, if it freezes here, I'm gonna be upset. Oh boy. Gonna make me mad. Gonna make me very mad. Alright. Oh wow, we've almost got into 200% power. I mean, 200 power. My stream stopped. Now it's looping for you. Good. Hopefully it'll restart in due course and actually work. Although, who knows, it might have had internet drop. Now time is normal. Okay, good. Brilliant. Yeah, it's not giving any warnings on my end, so something weird has happened. Okay, that was everyone. I thought it was just me. How irritating. I guess the stream decided to go, screw you, and mess up. We're back, though. We're back. We're back more powerful than we ever were before. Alright. We're back at it again. With tree chopping. Have you read No Moon to Pray To by Jerry Gurun? I have never heard of that book before, so no, I have not read it. What's it about? Curious. It's about a moon that's disappeared, and so you can no longer pray to the moon goddess. You can no longer go awoo and run with your furry brethren. It's the back data. What's the book about? I'm curious. Never even heard the author's name, so. Got a lot of books to read, though. A lot of books to read. But still, I'm interested. You have my attention. Alright. Let's get a bucket. Let's go get some obsidian while I think about my next move. Bucket. And water. Water is needed. Right. Water away, then. Water world. Haha. What a world, what a world, what a world. Which says, oh, what a world, what a world, what a world. Alright then. Hello? Who's that? The stream seems to be having problems. I'm not getting any warnings on my end. This is a shame. Stream seems to be having difficulty. It's completely YouTube's fault then, because it's not my end where this is happening. Damn it, YouTube. F for the stream. F's in the chat. You can fit every plant in between the Earth and the Moon's... no you cannot. Maybe you can? Oh no. I wouldn't want to do that. The consequences sound very bad. It sounds very, very bad. Like, I could get very messy. Like getting Jupiter or Saturn in the mix. What a mess that would be. Is that true? I think we may need a fact check on that. It sounds like it could be right. Like, I'm willing to believe it. I'm willing to believe it, but I just sound like Jupiter's really big. Although the distance is the distance really that big? Like, if the distance is that big, then I guess the distance is that big. Also, why am I using wood for my material here? This just seems like a very dumb thing to do. It sounds like something a supervillain would do. Putting every plant between the Earth and the Moon. Okay. There's lava directly below. This is a dangerous patch to try to get obsidian from. I see. Okay. It's true. Okay. Wow then. Eek! Lava. Wow. Well, that's crazy. The more you know, I guess, is the more you know. You learn something new every single day. And if you don't, then you're a blithering idiot. Alright then. Ew, don't want to step into lava by accident. Should really get some intense fire resistance armor, I think. I don't like mining this. The distance between the Earth and the Moon is pretty big. Okay. That's very, very big. And what's the radius of Earth? That's the next question. What's the radius of the Earth? And all the other planets in the systems. Because then once we learn that, we get really interesting. That's crazy. Crazy talk. Oh, hello. Alright. And get this one in the middle for certain. Okay, how many do you need? You need 8 or 10? I can never remember exact amounts that you need. The distance of Jupiter is 900 miles. Okay. So you could fit in Jupiter. Wow. That's crazy. Huh. Earth's smaller than I thought. Although you get like the mathematical circumference and all that stuff, and then surface area. My goodness, surface area gets insane, especially when like you're trying to consider all things about distance and stuff. So yeah, I can see it. I can see it. It's there. It takes just a bit of time to realize how absolutely ludicrously bonkers that is. My goodness. That is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Okay. Let's fix this mess up then that we made. Your brain hurts. Well, we're just getting started because we're going to have a full-blown physics lesson now. I hope you all brought your scientific calculators, children, as we're going to go for a fun ride. Just joking, of course. My brain hurts, my cat is here. Math. Yes, mathematics. Do you want to have the explanation for larger and smaller infinities? Because that's a fun topic I actually happen to know. Alright, you ready for, This is going to blow your brains. This is absolutely crazy. We're going to continue doing some mining as I feel like I need some more diamonds. But let's talk about larger and smaller infinities, everyone. As this stuff gets pretty wacky. Alright, so. Infinity. People seem to think that infinity is a number or it's a constantly increasing thing. But infinity is actually a range of unlimited numbers. It's not constantly going up. It's hard to explain what infinity exactly is, but it's basically a constant state of numbers that is of a size that not continues to grow, but is basically growing. So, anyways, if you understand the basic idea of infinity, it's infinite. It's all expansive and encompasses everything. There is no limit to it. There is no end. Like infinity is if you... infinity is... so, you know how there's 1, and then there's 1.1, and then there's 1.2, 1.3, and 1.4, and 1.5, but then there's also 1.11 and 1.111. Basically, infinity can be measured like that. So why there are larger and smaller infinities is, so there's an infinite amount of decimals between 1 and 2, because you can get a whole bunch of things like 1.1, I've gone on about it. But then there's also, in between 1 and 3, is a larger infinity if you, you cannot compel me. My father is an angel, I have his blood. Sabrina Spellman. What, you don't want to learn math or something? Are people trying to rail against my mathematical lesson? Come on, it's good for you. It builds character. Anyways, as I was saying, so then there's a different way to look at larger and smaller infinities, and this one's really fun. I really quite enjoy it. So, infinity is a blank, endless infinity. Sorry. It's hard to come up with a description of what infinity actually is, because infinity is the only thing you can use to describe it. But let's say it's unlimited, so it's totality. Right. Anyways, where were we? So infinity, a larger infinity another case. So you have a hotel, right? And the hotel has infinite rooms in it. And every single room is occupied. And then a bus shows up, and the bus has infinite passengers in it. This is fun. This is the cool bit, right? So the bus has infinite passengers in it. And I can actually show it using Minecraft here. All right, this is gonna be cool. Okay, so your hotel has infinite rooms. So we're just going to take a cross section of the hotel, though, right here. So these are like the doors to the rooms, right? So hotel has infinite rooms, infinite guests. Then a bus with infinite people shows up, and each person needs a room in the hotel, but all the rooms are occupied. However, if the person, so we're going to put a person in every single room, right? We can make space, however, if each person exits their room. So a guy's in this room, and he exits this room, and then he goes and finds another room to enter because there's a room being exited. So each person exits the room. So basically, we have them all shuffle down, and then so each one of these rooms is now empty because the people have shuffled out of them. So like this room's empty, and this room's empty, and this room's empty, and then all the new infinite people can go in, and so that infinity is larger than the other one. So basically everyone's sort of like, you got a mesh, right? So you've got like, these are all the people in your rooms, and then you basically say to everyone, all right, let's spread out. So they all go, okay, and then they just move over, so they're like in every second room. The already existing guests move basically to every second room, so then the new denizens to the hotel can move in, and then you got a larger infinity like that, which is, I think, pretty fun, pretty cool. It's a nifty concept. Alright, let's proceed this way. We got so like, and people complaining about their brain hurting. It's not even all that complicated. There's better explanations you can give to it, and there's like a whole bunch of different ways. Like you can put circles into larger circles. It's actually really cool stuff. The difference between Elf and Null and Negamal, which are both infinite. What's the difference? I actually don't happen to know the answer to that. I don't know about alphas and nulls. I didn't get that far. I just know a lot of theoretical stuff. My brain's cursed. I don't understand anything. All right, that's fine. It's a loop, basically. Yeah. The infinity is gone, so another bigger infinity is formed. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then you can keep on doing that. You can keep on having people shuffle to the next every second room, and then you can fill it up with even more people. And so you basically get this unending amount of room containment in the infinite place. It can get infinitely bigger. So infinities can be larger and smaller, even though infinity is already infinite. Which is, I think, really fun about infinity. There's a whole bunch of other crazy things about it. But that's the larger and smaller infinities. But infinities, infinities. And infinity plus 1 is basically a pointless statement, unless we are referring to the 1.1 and the 1.2 and then 2.5. Yeah, you get it now. It's a pretty cool concept. It's basically you just keep making space, and that's how you have bigger and smaller infinities. Now, of course, the real question was what the sound of one hand clapping? It's cl. I like that one. That's completely unrelated to math, though. Oh, what other fun math things do I know? Oh, it's been so long since I've done math. I really, really like math, but it's been so long since I've done math, I've forgotten a lot of it. The big question is there multiple universes, like alternate universes? Well, mathematically, you don't need alternate universes. But there is certain ways to attempt to measure other universes. It's basically if there's one other universe, then there's infinite other universes. Let's talk about a little bit of game theory, and this is a different factor of sci-fi. So, do you know about the theory that our world's a simulation? Elon Musk is quite a big fan of it. So, basically, it goes that we're living in a simulation, and if we are living in a simulation, then every single reality is a simulation. Basically, if one reality is a simulation, every single reality is a simulation, and it's turtles all the way down. And then you ask, well, turtles all the way down, doesn't that end at some point? I said, no, it's turtles all the way down. And so that's even a different infinity, because, well, there's simulation upon simulation upon simulation. And so if the universe is a simulation, then there's a high possibility that multiple simulations are running, and those could be considered alternate universes. Now, the chances of so there is a chance of alternate universes. Well, yes, there is. There's also another way to look at alternate universes in the simple fact of time, because time goes forward and it goes backwards, and we have a gravitational mesh of space-time it rests upon. So if we look at time as space-time and it's a mesh, and there's gravitational waves, and how black holes can relatively change time, we can consider that time isn't always going forwards. Because if you go sideways with time, because time is a mesh, so you have a mesh of time going along, and you have a mesh of space going along, they intersect. However, time could also go like this, and space could go like this, and so there is a possibility, it's not confirmable, but there's a possibility that basically to get a different dimension, you just have to go sideways in time. And sideways in time is a bit of a weird statement where it's like, oh, sideways in time, sci-fi, sci-fi. But actually, sideways in time is much more a concept of basically a different way of approaching moving through space and space-time itself in its interlinkage. And we have seen evidence of this existing in gravitational waves, which are a very cool thing that happens when a star explodes. It actually releases waves of gravity, which we are still trying to figure out. And that has a huge amounts of implications, and also the forces of anti-gravity, which people don't like, the thought of existence. But that can also probably play a huge effect in the makeup of the universe. So basically, we have absolutely no idea if alternate realities exist. However, if one alternate reality exists, then infinite alternate realities exist. However, the interesting thing about infinite alternate realities is that you could exist in only one of them. See, you know how Rick and Morty, if you're familiar with it, like there's infinite realities with infinite copies of you and me. So, with that in mind, because of the nature of infinity and alternate realities, in all that infinity, it is possible for you to only exist in one reality. Is time infinite? Well, time started, and so that definitely takes away from its chances of being infinite. But it is possible that time's infinite. Another question, how are black hole forms? Has anyone seen a black hole? It's possible to see a black hole. You can see where a black hole is, but you can't see a black hole. A black hole there's an absence of lights where they are. That's why it's a black hole. And a black hole is formed by basically a huge amount of density in one area. Rays are infinite, but have a starting point. Yes, exactly. Rays are infinite, have a starting point, but having a starting point definitely loosens the chance of infinity. It just makes it slightly less likely. So, and I don't know by what count it is, but I would reckon it makes it slightly less infinite. Man. But wouldn't there be infinite numbers? Yes, well, but there's larger and smaller infinite realities. And so even though there's an infinity, you can be unique in one existence of reality, or you could have died in every single reality. There are white holes. That is not proven. That is a theoretical existence of something. White holes are not proven, as far as I know, since I last checked. But they're very interesting theoretical. However, they most like a lot of math would suggest they exist. However, a bunch of math also says they can't exist. So it's like a mixed bag of beans. Are determinist, combatus, or libertarian? a determinist, a compatibilist, or libertarian. I am of the school of philosophy, if you're asking about my philosophical leans, which I think you are there. It's complicated, and that you should... I'd have to think about that. You've caught me in a bit of a statement of kerfuffle. It takes time to think about these things. I'll get back to you in a fortnight with my answer. Determinist, compatibilist, or libertarian? Well, I'm certainly not libertarian. I can give that answer straight up. But, yeah, I'm not exactly certain of your statements at the moment. And so I shall renege answering and shall mine these diamonds here that I just found. So, I'm just going to dodge your question. Dodge! I use my dodge skill. Sounds like an interesting idea for power. Great old one Cthulhu calls stronger, weaker, greater old ones. He is. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, libertarian free will, or free will. I believe in free will, yes. I believe there is free will. I am not a Calvinist. I think that's Calvin, or was that Hobbes? Although I do like Calvin's approach. I am not a Calvinist. I can say that for certain. Okay. Well, aren't we in a lovely little spot? Lovely little spot of trouble. Do you think the human body could mutate? The human body mutates all the time. While you're living and children, there are a lot of mutations going on. Constant mutations. Check your body, look at yourself, and try to find a mole. If you have found a mole on your body, then tell them to stop informing to the Russian government. But also, that is in fact a mutation on your person. That is a human mutation. Lights outside the universe will never reach us, even if a finite amount of time passes, because we're moving away. Exactly. Which Lovecraftian time police hound exists? Time goes left and right due to them extending its corners of time comparatively. Yes. Alright, more simpler context. As I can't focus on what I'm trying to do. And the Galaxy God Gamer's brain is hurting. Oh, that's lead. There's different realities. Anything could happen. Right now, humans could not exist. Or they could have superpowers. Exactly. We could also be in the reality that is going to be a normal world that will eventually turn into an anime world at some random point in time. That could very well be the reality we live in. It could just happen, you know? So our reality just could become the anime world. Or our reality could suddenly just get zapped by, I don't know, cosmic rays. And we could become the furry world, which would be to many people's horror. Right. I'm going to continue to explore this tunnel, I think. Although we're going to get out the shield. I don't have the shield on me. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, hi there. Chat is still live. Yes, chat is live. We are here. We are talking. We are live. All the relative right niceties, ways of being alive. Okay, turning around, running. I do love history quite a bit. Your questions could imply that I love you. You learned today. Yay! Yes. Do you play any other TPRGs or just D&D? Well, I play Labyrinth Lord, and I've played Eclipse Phase. I've played a lot of homebrew stuff. I play a lot D&D. I just like RPGs. So to make things more simple, should Minecraft add cow farts or cow poop to the game? No. No, it should not. That can be a mod, but that should not be base game. Because that adds an unnecessary extra secondary mechanic, which we do not need. And my consulting fees, you can pay me in Bitcoin for those consulting fees of informing you that your idea is terrible. Right then. Faffing about underground, my favorite thing to do. Let's get burrow boats ready for any monsters that might come our way. Quick look for diamonds. What a right mess. How do astronomical units and light years work? A light year is the distance that light will travel in a year. So light goes at the speed of light is the universal speed limit. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. And astronomical units are silly and don't use them. Light years is all you need to be concerned with. And they're just basically, a light year is the time it takes, the distance light will travel within a year. And astronomical units suck, don't use them. They're the worst. I hate astronomical units. They're so pointless and worthless. Ugh. Such a waste of numbers. Yeah, no. I guess I'm going back to school. Yes. Well, I'm going back to school eventually, too. We all gotta go back to school eventually, unless we don't. Because we're done schooling. Oh, man. Sometimes I miss parts of high school. Only parts, though. You know, it's sort of like a... there was some fun things that happened then. But this is life now, and that's life then. Okay, I felt there's a story behind my hatred for astronomical units. It is that I took physics class, and they are the most pointless thing ever when you can just use meters or light years or something, because it's like metric or something. It's just like an absolute garbage measurement that really shouldn't be used. It's completely and utterly pointless to have them, as it's like this is such a relativistic, very specific unit of measurement that you're using via comparison to something else. And why on earth would you want a measurement system based on comparison to something else? It's just silly. Silly and pointless, really. There's far superior ways to measure things. Far, far superior ways to measure things. We need school job and money. I don't know what that means. But I'll take your word for it. That's a statement you can make. Sorry, my focus is where it's at. Well, all of our measurements are relative. No, they aren't. They are based on, I mean, they're related to things, but they're related to things that make sense. Most measurements are based on physics, like meters and weight and the metric system. Like, it's all based on the weight of water and stuff, and it makes sense. And then or the speed of light, which is a fundamental concept, right? The speed of light is a rule that cannot be broken. It's the fastest speed you can go. It's the speed at which light travels. But if you it's like a measurement that's perfect because it is what it is, and there's so much beautiful math around it. Whereas your silly distance between the Earth and Sun measurement is such absolute garbage. It's not based on anything. Mathematics don't really like lining up with it. It's just a pain to use. Scale and mirror are literally just physical objects that everything else deviates from. Well, no, it's based off the weight of water, and then you can bring it all the way back to the speed of light. You can have like a bunch of cross-basing works. It's really beautiful how all the numbers actually work together and pan out. It's actually quite connected to the speed of light, the weight of water, but we base most of the things on the speed of light, and it works out really, really nicely. All the math. Sorry, that's my piece. On such things. But, speaking of which, how fast is the speed of light? The speed of light is equal to, oh dear. The square root of energy mass. The speed of light is the speed of light. It's a lot of kilometers per hour. I'll talk to you later about this. Yes. There shall be words held. Words spoken in anger. Words spoken in grief. At depth 11. When did that happen? They're arbitrary. I disagree. I disagree strongly. But I do not have the brain power to argue at the moment. as I have only eaten a very small portion of food this day. Apparently, one can use occultism, probably spelt wrong, like anti or strange matter to bend space-time. Cool, I think. Maybe. We don't know. Right. Diamonds, that's what we're here for. Let's talk about getting diamonds in Minecraft and stuff. Let's talk about something simple. Easy. Something everyone can understand. Just mining for diamonds in Minecraft. I mean, I sent you donuts. Wait. How do you know where I live? That's worrying. That's very worrying. The souls of light equal the size of your mother's waistline. Yes, gluten and milk. Well, if you can get donuts without either of those. I mean, I can have gluten a lot better than I can have milk. There are zombies in the insect world. No, there are not. There are parasitic cordyceps. Completely different than zombies. Completely different. Ooh. Lapis. I like lapis. Right. You know, some YouTubers actually have like a P.O. box where you can send them stuff. That just sounds like you could get all sorts of bad things happening in that, though. All sorts of bad things that you don't want happening could happen with that. I mean, maybe that's their thing, but not my thing. No, thank you. I mean, I know what country you live in. The best country. I don't live in Norway, though. Nah, Canada's great. And Yukon's even better. Yukon's like super Canada. Beyond, I live in the Yukon. Beyond that, you don't know. However, it's probably really, really easy to figure out who I am. You can probably figure out my name, the location I live, all relatively simple, just with my YouTube channel. Simple, they sent donuts to every house in Canada. Uh-oh. Oh, look at all those magic gems. Well, I mean, there's a relative amount. Okay. It's a good enough amount for me to go all, magic gems. Right. Is none of you going to tap my funny joke? You all talk about the speed of light, but none of you talk about the slowness of dark. The speed of dark is relative to the speed of light, I'm afraid. Yeah. Here's what it is. Hey! It says fire, free fire. Ooh, I'm gonna get some free fire. Fun. How's it going? Ooh, wow, look at all these suckers. Did I not pick up the last ones? Oh dear. I'm in a spot where I could die. I'm in danger. Right. No diamonds. There. I'm in this, like, super danger. Alright. Hello. Hi. Hey. How's it going? How are things? Oh my god, you've got such nice clothes. Weather's lovely. I'm gonna commit seppuku for those statements. Right. I want it. Okay. Well then. Yes, exactly. Danger surrounds us all about. Oh, hello. Here sounds the spiders. Don't like that. Okay. Deja vu, I've been in this place before. I'm up the street and place to go home. Deja vu, such a hard trial to believe. I can't remember all the lines, but ah, din 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 din. Oh dear, I went into Hatsune Miiku's song there. Dun 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 dun. Ah, the free fire. You want free fire. I see. I understand now. Okay. Crisis averted. John the OG is not insane. Okay. How dare you? Or are you asking someone else? And how's that even related to being a furry? That's a Hatsune Miku song. Those are entirely different things, and no, I am not a furry. Now, can I appreciate furry art? Yes. And do I like looking at furries? Well, yes, because I think they can look cool. But am I myself a furry? No, I am not. If you're referring to Free Fire, then that's their own business. Right. Now then, we shall continue mining forwards. I mean, at least it's an elephant. It's not like, oh, look at me, I'm a fox. I'm a fox furry. Or I'm a wolf furry, because everyone's like, oh, I'm some special animal furry that's most likely a canine or a feline. I mean, going with an elephant, it's actually like something different. It's like, I don't know, being a donkey furry. Not even donkey, but like a squid furry. Is he even a furry for squid? Is there a furry in the chat? Yes, there is. They're elephant furry, though, so they're more like a big gray-skinned furry. Or gray skinny. I don't know. I am the furry thought slammer, or gamer, if you will. Yes. Just because they're a furry doesn't mean they're less than human. Only slightly. Look, as long as they serve the God Emperor's will, it's fine. As long as they can be a citizen to the God Emperor, there's nothing wrong with it. And as long as they're not an otherkin, then I will tolerate their existence. But otherkin definitely gets to the limit of where I think you're actually a sane and healthy person that can exist within the environment of the world. Because those people be creepy, yo! Exactly. Ooh, that's dangerous. Alright. I'm a gamer and a weeb. Well, I mean, it's almost, you might as well be a furry at that point. There's no turning back for you. You're basically at hope's end. Only 2 diamonds gotten. Oh well. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Time to head back home. Right then. This way. Now, then. You're recently diagnosed with weebiness? Oh no. I'm so sorry for your loss. It's a terrible disease being a weeb. I'm afraid it's terminal. There's nothing we can do about it. I feel very sorry for you and your family. Terminal weebiness. What do you call a cow with no legs? I dread to know what you call a cow with no legs. Very well, explain on. What is a cow without leggy bits? Alright, I'll come back. Just give me a second. Some things are not to be tolerated in this world. Alright, here we are. I'm back. I'm coming back at you again with another Let's Play of Minecraft, guys. come back at you with another hardcore game of Minecraft Let's Play. I need to go set up a different mine to find diamonds in or something. I did not like your... No, your joke was brilliant. Applause. Puns are the greatest jokes. Puns are truly the highest form of humor. I actually mean this. Puns are amazing. Yeah. Okay, yes, I am back. Officially back. Like Shady. Back again. Back again. Back again. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. And I will always get lost in these caves because there's no sense of direction because the idiot who built them has no idea what they're doing. My goodness gracious me. Who made this place? I feel like I have to completely abandon these mines. They're too confusing. There we go. I have no idea where I'm ever going with them. 2 diamonds. All that after we got 2 diamonds. I mean, we did get some other resources, which is nice, but 2 diamonds! Ugh. Disappointing amount of diamonds. Alright, disappointing amount. But it might be enough to build a chest piece, which we can enchant. We're going to get a bunch of XP by smelting all this stuff. Oh boy. Can't wait to smelt all this stuff. Though, if having to smelt coal to get coal, if it feels kind of weird. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a strange one. Alright. Yeah. We need the coal to even get started on our little trip back up. Okay, here we go. Alright. Back to the surface, darlings. And coal for coal. I hear bugaboos and rain out there. Guess we have to sleep. I don't want to go to bed. I don't like sleeping. Where? You should use signs for ornamentation. Interesting idea. Orientation. Ah! I already have orientation. I just forget how to orient. What's my favorite Disney movie? If The Emperor's New Groove is a Disney movie, then that's my favorite Disney movie. Is The Emperor's New Groove a Disney movie? Because then you have my answer. If not, then I'm not exactly certain. It's one of them. One of them is my favorite movie. Bees in Minecraft are almost useless, but real life they would die without them. That's DreamWorks. Is it DreamWorks? Oh, okay. Favorite Disney movie? I like Mulan. I don't know if that's my favorite though. Quite like it is Disney. Then yeah, Emperor's New Groove is by far my favorite. I love the Emperor's New Groove. It's amazing. It's like one of the best movies ever made. I'm quite serious about that. Emperor's New Groove is a brilliant piece of art. Oh, rain stopped. Good. Can't quite contend with the Emperor's New Groove. It is a masterpiece. It is an absolute masterpiece. But why will you need honey blocks to reduce damage when you can be Dream and use hay bales? Because I don't want to be anything like Dream. I don't want an association with that man. Not that I have anything against him. It's just, if that's something Dream does, then I have to be unique and different. And I can't do what he does. Bees never existed knowing the world would miss them. Seems like we got Team Bees versus Team Not Bees. It's like Twilight all over again with Jacob and Edward. Okay. Let's go recycle the coal and take some of it to burn some of that. Is there a way to it for some reason to only thing you... Wait, what? It's a way to it Okay. English is not connected there. Breed the cows for XP. That's what we do to get all the lovely XP around here, is breed the cows. We give them food so they make young, and then we experience that, and we get traumatized. And then we learn how to enchant things better by watching cows bang. And the world has crashed again. Lovely. I'm blaming the force field walls because it only started when those force field walls showed up. So, that's who I'm blaming. It is the force field walls. Alright. I think they're causing bugs. Or some sort of problem. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think it's their fault. Alright, well, we'll leave it there. Wait, no, we can't leave it there. We have to build the nether portal. I have a portal to build. I can't leave it there. Kill. Yes, kill. Launch. Alright. And in just but a few moments, we shall proceed. Do. Right then, that's all we good at. Okay. Is it me, or when I start Minecraft world, I find a bee's nest? Okay, right. Here we are. Is something wrong? Is something off? Right. I don't see any problems here. Well, actually, I do see some problems in my vision. Oh my goodness, that sneeze is so loud. Ah, we're back here. Brilliant. Wearing what? I'm not wearing anything. No idea what you're referring to. I'm not wearing anything. I must be mistaken. Okay. Chat isn't showing in frame anymore. Oh yeah, I accidentally turned off the chat. I forgot to re-enable that. My bad. That's one of these things. Voice of the people. There we go. Yeah, let's keep it boxed. Yeah! Get away. Alright, there we are. What? No. I've always been like this. Alright. Yeah. We're blaming that thing for a problem. Come on, girls. Make bobbies. Give me XP for it. Send them up with the bobbies. There we go. And else do this. I can't see a damn thing with that on. Oh my gosh, the world's so bright and vivid. I mean, what thing on? Alright, cows and bread. We got 30 XP. Time to go breed the sheep now. I reactivate the force field. Oh my gosh, everything's so bright. That actually really, really gives you perspective of the world. I swear, all bees do in Minecraft is just rub their butts in pollen, go back to the hive to make honey. Yeah, that's what bees do, and they're lovely. I love bees. Bees are adorable. I get to see so many bees in my job. It's great. And they're just like buzzing about and wiggling their faces in flowers and having their little butts droop out, and they're just there, and sometimes they fall asleep in flowers, and that's adorable too. Oh man. Bees are great. I'm sorry, young one. Your fate is sealed. Can I make honey blocks, maybe. To do traps? I don't know. I don't know. Come on, it's nighttime. There's monsters abound. Whole bunch of things. Rubbing their butts in pollen disturbing once you think about what pollen is. Rule number 1 is you don't think about what pollen is. That's the very first rule you learn. Never think about what pollen is. It's the very first rule of life. One does not think on pollen. Understood? Good. We have enough to make another pickaxe too for enchantment. Alright. And time for some ultimate armor to be equipped. Alright. Ultimate armor. Time for the ultimate armor. You should trap yourself in a single player world. Yes, exactly. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Thorns? I don't want thorns. I'll just enchant another pickaxe. And then bees vomit honey. You know, if there was a puppy walking down the street, you'd kick it, wouldn't you? Just because it's a puppy. That's the sort of vibes I'm getting from you. Twisted person, are you? Ooh, more efficiency. Oh, that's just efficiency. Okay, whatever. We'll get those levels back eventually. Are useful in redstone machines. Yeah, good to know. Alright, let's put the silk chest joint away. Keep this one. Alright then. Time to build the portal to L. Right. Oh, I do not want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Alright then. Portal time. Portal. Honey is basically bee vomit. Yes, but we can be more poetic about it now, can't we? I mean, it's like... beef is basically cow flesh. Love is chemical reactions within your brain. There's like a lot you could do with that. And you're just taking all the romance out of it with them statements. Okay. Let's see. Death is just a lack of chemical reactions within the brain. I don't know. Puppies are only... No. Kittens are only... No. Give me a second. I'll have to get back to you on the one tirade I was going down. If you had to be any extinct non-human animal, what would you be? As a single individual per quality. I think of something I super chat used $600 to tell you that super chat to buy me PS5. Ha. Shipping would be a lot to do that. Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it to do that with shipping. Let's see. If you had to be any exact animal, non-human animal, what would you be? I don't know. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea. It's not for one such as me to answer questions such as that. I hear skeletons. Where are they? They're too near my property. I don't like it. Where are you? Oh, in here. Makes sense. We need torches in this place, I guess. Alright. You stupid, no? Why are wild chickens crazy? Then everyone tries to chase humans. Feel like I'm slowly starting to lose my grip on reality. Oh well. Best case scenario, you're all a figment of my imagination. Worst case scenario, you are real. Worst case scenario, I am a figment of your imagination. And that's when things get difficult. Okay. Here we go. Yes. I am not stupid, of course. I am super genius. I have IQ of 5 million. 100. Probably in the range of 100. Plus or minus 20. I think. Actually, I've never done an IQ test, so I don't know what range of my IQ is in. Well, it's probably somewhere. Have I ever heard of the Russian sleep experiment? I am quite... No, I've never heard of it, but I'm quite familiar with the Russians. I know all about Russia. Russia is greatest country in the world, comrade. So, and anyone who says otherwise goes to Gulag. What is that? Yes. We all are figments of Ozra's dream, though we may very well be... that's some Lovecraftian craftiness. It's disturbing. I see. Shields. Shields are needed. How dare you be on the other side of the fence? I'll get you later, when you're grown up. I can't bother right now. Okay. Shield is required for this person. This lad needs a shield. Do we happen to have any, though? That's the next question. No, I do not. Alright. It's hard to explain. There are videos about it. Okay. Jolly good. Carry on. Ew. A little tree fritter. So... maybe I won't. As I recall, I was told to put bone meal in the front of that thing's... Sorry, a tree, and then grow it instantly in front of one of those little creatures. I'm worried about what it might actually do. So maybe I shall refrain from that. Okay. Time to go to hell. Off to the void. Oh my goodness, we have a terrible, terrible nether spawn. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. Now we need to find quartz. Quartz must be found. And we must not get lost. Okay. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Really don't like it. The nether changed as well. I'm not used to this. So horrible and unpleasant. It's like ash everywhere, there's creepy noises. Okay, let's not go that way. Okay. Glowstone. Pretty. Right. Well, that's good enough for me for going through there for now. I'm going to go back now. Alright. Goodbye. And no, I have not listened to the podcast. Okay, well, then. I think we had ourselves a lovely little endeavor there. And we're working on our house, so we're getting that. No port 4, right? Try to get some. Yes. No protection 4, just yet. Right then. Let us deposit some inventory here, like so. And there we are. Alright. That's a look. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching, and I shall catch you all next time on that. So we'll see you all then. So until then, goodbye. Thus ends stream of playing Minecraft. And then I can go to my little pictures, images, and then go browse my images. I had the idea of having the stream end, the fire's out, and like she's asleep in a little corner, I think. I want to do that art eventually. Maybe I'll draw that one, art stream one day. I could do an art stream. No spamming. Just, bye. Yes, 3 men. There we go. And we shall play ourselves out with some, I don't know. First random song I come to Throat of the World. We shall play ourselves out with Throat of the World. Yes, this was fun. Okay, see you later.